Once you collect 3 golden pipes, the endgame sequence begins.
A ship. We did it, Freddi! We found all 3 golden pipes!
Come on! Let's see if old Soggy can pick up the bad guy's scent. Here you go, boy. Come on, Luther. We've got a bad guy to catch.
Good old Soggy tracks the culprit to this underwater temple.
Old Soggy! The thief!
Luther, what are you doing?
A jewel! I'm gonna be rich, rich, rich!
No, bad Luther! That jewel doesn't belong to you!
Uh-oh.
Hey, what happened?
Well, I saw this jewel and then I took it out and the door closed and I don't...
Just put the jewel back, Luther. Luther!
Shh! Oops.
Don't worry. I'll find a way to get you out so you can put the jewel back, and we can catch that thief. Old Soggy, you go on ahead and track that shell thief. We'll meet you back at the center of town as soon as we can.
Before we capture that thief, we need to save Luther! In order to save Luther, we have to go through a little bit of a maze. First, you want to go through this room and take a look at the key. This is the key to Luther's cage.
Hey, I'll bet that's the key I need to get Luther out. Nothing in this place is as easy as it looks.
You can't just grab the key. We need to make some light before we can grab the key. In this case, it's red light. We need to find something that creates red light. So let's go through this door. And what do you know? We've got a red crystal right here.
Ooh, that's a gorgeous shade of red. I hope this doesn't set off another trap. But I've got to try everything to get Luther out. This red crystal could really come in handy if I could only break it loose.
Freddi can't grab the red crystal by herself. She's going to need a chisel, which is in the green area. We have a room to the side. And here's a chisel.
It's a chisel. I should hold on to this. It might come in handy.
Now, sometimes you won't want a red crystal. Sometimes the light will be green, meaning you have to get the green crystal from the green door. This crystal over here. Sometimes the crystal will be blue, meaning you have to go through the blue doorway to get a blue crystal. Here's that blue doorway. This time it's red, so we're grabbing the red crystal.
A chisel could loosen that crystal. This beautiful red crystal sure gives off a lot of light. That could come in very handy indeed.
Very handy indeed.
Hey, the crystal grew back.
Wow, that's really cool. Magical growing crystals. That's really nice. When you have the correct crystal, return to the room with the key and place the crystal in the right hand of the statue.
I have an idea. Oh,
With the crystal in place, you can now take the key to save Luther.
Yippee! I got it!
So let's save Luther and catch that conch shell thief.
Yes!
Luther!
I'm free!
Let's put that jewel back. Look, Luther. The thief must have dropped this bag. Looks like we can solve this case. Come on.
It's unbelievable! The letdown of a lifetime. This is more disappointing than when the Plankton Circus came to town.
No conch shell means no festival. And I just polished my tooth. Oh, the colossal irony of it all.
It's all Uncle Blenny's fault. I'm gonna give that bum a piece of my mind.
Stop!
Uncle Blenny is innocent!
The thief dropped this bag. When we looked inside, we found a visitor's map, which means the thief is
Horst Feathers.
Horst Feathers. You're the thief.
That map of a visitor belong could to anybody. You have on me nothing.
Oh, no?
Okay, maybe something on me you do have. Confess, I must. I thought would not it make a great souvenir? Also make a great hearing aid for my old silver-haired granny. I no idea had it was so valuable.
It doesn't matter whether the conch is valuable or not. You should never take things that don't belong to you. And I'm sure your old silver-haired granny would agree with me.
Forgive, please, my action. Horst is most sorry. I return you to the great conch.
Uncle Blenny, we're sorry we blamed you. That's okay. I'm still the grand exalted keeper of the conch, thanks to Freddi and Luther. Oh, and old Soggy. Gosh, what can I ever do to thank you?
Just do your duty, O grand exalted keeper of the conch.
Because he stole the great conch for his granny, Horst was convicted on a 525 granny larceny. As punishment, Horst was sentenced to write a new foreign language phrase book that wasn't nearly as silly as the one he had on this trip. Case closed.
Hooray, hooray! That's the ending if Horst is the culprit. There are 6 different characters, each with their own ending. Let me show the ending where Pierre is the one who stole the conch shell.
It's unbelievable! The letdown of a lifetime. This is more disappointing than when the Plankton Circus came to town.
And now, for the first time ever, the show won't go on.
It's all Uncle Blenny's fault. I'm gonna give that bum a piece of my mind.
Stop! Uncle Blenny is innocent!
The thief dropped this bag. When we looked inside, we found thread and a sewing needle, which means the thief is
Pierre the tailor.
Pierre. You're the thief.
Ridiculous! That could have been anybody's thread and sewing needle in that bag. You have nothing on me. Oh la la!
Oh, no?
All right, maybe you do have something on me. I confess,
The great conch is the ultimate expression of exquisitely good taste. It would have made the ultimate accessory for my latest and greatest fashion creation.
The great conch isn't just an ornament. It's an important part of life under the sea. Also, being great at something you do doesn't give you the right to do bad things. And no matter how you look at it, stealing is bad.
I feel smaller than the krill. I am sorry, Needlefish. I return to you the great conch.
Uncle Blenny, we're sorry we blamed you. That's okay. I'm still the grand exalted keeper of the conch, thanks to Freddi and Luther. Oh, and old Soggy. Gosh, what can I ever do to thank you?
Just do your duty, O grand exalted keeper of the conch.
Pierre was convicted of breaking Penal Code 919 for only thinking of himself. As punishment, Pierre was sentenced to 4,284 hours of public service, sewing hand puppets for underprivileged humpback whales. Case closed.
Next, let's see the ending where Rosie's the culprit.
I hear came two for this. Disappointed my old silver-haired granny will be, if not snapshot I bring back from festival.
No conch shell means no festival. And I just polished my tooth. Oh, the colossal irony of it all.
It's all Uncle Blenny's fault. I'm gonna give that bum a piece of my mind.
Stop! Uncle Blenny is innocent.
The thief dropped this bag. When we looked inside, we found this microphone, which means the thief is
Rosie Pearl.
Rosie Pearl. You're the thief.
Ah, that could have been anybody's microphone in that bag. You ain't got nothing on me.
Oh, no?
Okay, so maybe you do have something on me. I confess. The great conch shell is a real crowd pleaser. I figured I could have a full house every night if I used it in my show.
Maybe, but stealing the conch made everyone else unhappy. It's selfish to do something you want when it hurts other people. And it's just plain wrong to steal.
I acted like a second-class entertainer. I am sorry. Here it is. The great conch shell.
Uncle Blenny, we're sorry we blamed you. That's okay. I'm still the grand exalted keeper of the conch, thanks to Freddi and Luther. Oh, and old Soggy. Gosh, what can I ever do to thank you?
Just do your duty, O grand exalted keeper of the conch.
Rosie was convicted of violating Penal Code 682 for wrongful conch napping. She was sentenced to 4,231 hours of public service helping humor-impaired fish to be funny. Case closed.
Now let's see the ending where Claw is the bad guy.
No conch shell means no festival. And I just polished my tooth. Oh, the colossal irony of it all.
It's unbelievable! The letdown of a lifetime. This is more disappointing than when the Plankton Circus came to town. It's all Uncle Blenny's fault. I'm gonna give that bum a piece of my mind.
Stop! Uncle Blenny is innocent.
The thief dropped this bag. When we looked inside, we found this claw-shaped boxing glove, which means the thief is
Claw.
Claw. You're the thief.
Oh, heck
could have been anybody's claw-shaped boxing glove in that bag. You ain't got nothing on me. Ouch!
Oh, no?
Okay. So maybe you do have something on me. I confess. The guys at the Bullies Club made me do it. They're even bigger bullies than I am.
Claw, you can't blame someone else for the things that you do wrong. You should know that no matter what anyone else says, it's just plain wrong to steal.
I've been a selfish shellfish. I'm sorry. Here's the great Conch.
Uncle Blenny, we're sorry we blamed you.
That's okay. I'm still the grand exalted keeper of the conch, thanks to Freddi and Luther. Oh, and old Soggy. Gosh, what can I ever do to thank you?
Just do your duty, O grand exalted keeper of the conch.
Claw was convicted of violating Penal Code 119 for having a really bad attitude. As punishment, he was sentenced to take remedial classes in ballet for bullies, and has to wear a tutu and little pink dance slippers to school for a whole year. Case closed.
Next, let's see the ending where Gil Barker is the culprit.
It's unbelievable! The letdown of a lifetime. This is more disappointing than when the Plankton Circus came to town.
And now, for the first time ever, the show won't go on.
It's all Uncle Blenny's fault. I'm gonna give that bomb a piece of my mind.
Stop!
Uncle Blenny is innocent.
The thief dropped this bag. When we looked inside, we found this cane, which means the thief is...
Gil Barker.
Gil Barker. You're the thief.
That could have been anybody's cane in that bag. You haven't got a thing on me. Yow!
Oh, no?
Okay, so maybe you do have something on me. I confess, I did it. The festival is the one day of the year when nobody comes to the carnival. And if nobody comes to the carnival, I don't make any money.
But what's money compared to the happiness that the festival brings all your friends and neighbors? Anyway, no matter what anyone else says to make it seem right, it's just plain wrong to steal.
You know, there are winners and losers, and I sure don't feel like a winner. I'm sorry. Here's the great Conch.
Uncle Blenny, we're sorry we blamed you.
That's okay. I'm still the grand exalted keeper of the conch, thanks to Freddi and Luther. Oh, and old Soggy. Gosh, what can I ever do to thank you?
Just do your duty, O grand exalted keeper of the conch.
Gil was convicted of violating Penal Code 214 for excessive greediness. He was sentenced to 4,672 hours of public service silently working in the library. Case closed.
Lastly, here's the ending where Nadine is the conch shell thief.
And now, for the first time ever, the show won't go on.
No conch shell means no festival. And I just polished my tooth. Oh, the colossal irony of it all.
It's all Uncle Blenny's fault. I'm gonna give that bomb a piece of my mind.
Stop!
Uncle Blenny is innocent.
The thief dropped this bag. When we looked inside, we found this enormous toothbrush, which means the thief is...
Nadine.
Nadine, you're the thief. Oh, that could have been anybody's whale-sized toothbrush in that bag. You haven't got anything on me. Ouch! Oh, no? Okay, so you do have something on me. I confess. I accidentally knocked over the great conch shell with my tooth, and when the golden pipes fell out, I was afraid it was beyond repair, so I hid the evidence of my dental indiscretion. When we do something wrong, we have to face up to it. Trying to cover up only makes things worse. Avoiding responsibility and trying to hide your mistake nearly ruined the whole festival. I should have been honest about everything. I'm terribly sorry. Here's the great conch shell.
Uncle Blenny, we're sorry we blamed you. That's okay. I'm still the grand exalted keeper of the conch, thanks to Freddi and Luther. Oh, and old Soggy. Gosh, what can I ever do to thank you?
Just do your duty, O grand exalted keeper of the conch.
For violating Penal Code 121, Nadine was convicted in what came to be known as the Narwhal Gate cover-up. As punishment, she was sentenced to many long hours of public service teaching fish how to brush and floss. Case closed.
Those are all the endings to Freddi Fish 3, The Case of the Stolen Conch Shell. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Check out the other videos I've done for every game in the Freddi Fish series. Bye!